Hey, what's up, everybody? Monster today. Today we're going to talk about probably my favorite build that I've made recently. This is my comically large Flame Emperor build, and it is very strong in my opinion. Very good build. Allows a lot of up close usage, right? And if you want to, of course, you can use it at a very long range, right? So let's go over what I did for this build. It's a Shrine of Order build, and I went 85 intelligence. This is for the Neural Overload talent. This will make all your mantras be able to be modified to the extreme. Very good for fire. I actually think it might be the best attunement, surprisingly, to modify all your mantras with. And then afterwards, I went 40 fortitude, so I can get my exoskeleton. And then after that, I start putting points into strength, agility, willpower, charisma, etc. Right? It's really up to you after you get Neural Overload and your fortitude. I would also heavily recommend getting 55 charisma. This is so that you can get, well, Vision Shaper first off, right? But you can also get your Chaotic Charm talents and Everlasting Charm, which is really nice, right? And then afterwards, agility talents, willpower talents, so you can get Azure Flames, strength talents as well, etc, right? So the whole point of this build, again, is to use giant mantras or modified mantras to just basically overwhelm your opponent with how good your mantras are when they're modified, right? So what I like to do is I like to spawn on my clone, right, usually, and then I can just let my clone go in, and I can just like throw these, throw this, like slide, and then use Hekira no 10, right, which is just a giant rising flame. The critical is also really good. It brings them up at the end for a nice little slam. Flame Assault is like absolutely insanely massive. It'll hit like someone, if I'm going through here, it hits someone like right, like literally all the way over here. Very nice. Prediction is incredibly strong. Get all your prediction talents. Yeah, you can become a god with prediction, and like literally it's like damage that they cannot dodge. They can literally not dodge the prediction talent. So all you gotta do is just land your predictions and you're getting free damage off. Flame Leap is great mobility, also free Ash Slam, and then, or it's a free meteor impact. I meant to say that Ash Slam is also very strong when modified with range. So as a whole, dude, like this build is actually quite busted. And then of course Flameless, because you know it's Flameless. Like, why would you not want that shit, right? Now going over the talents, I actually think it's really important that you know what fire talents you want. Get meteor impact. Now the one that I don't have that I'm gonna be trying to get is the Phoenix one, right? The one where if you go up and land it while you're on fire, you basically heal like 5 or 7% health. It is really good. I've been trying my hardest to get it, right? But I'm telling you right now, you can land like this and then land the Flame Leap and land the Hekira no 10 or just the Rising Flame. And like if you land each one of those like slams, you'll heal like a bar, like literally just straight up a bar, right? Because it will always proc if you're on fire, right? It's very good. Then of course another really important one is the final act, and the, what is it called, Hell's Partisan Warding Radiance. Yes, the Warding Radiance, yes, is really good, because the mobility you get as you're sliding, it works so well in tandem with the clone that you can spawn the clone and immediately slide away, right? And you will not be able to get hit. And you can like slide away for distance in like a second, and then you'll be able to hit them from a super long range, like literally after like a second of spawning in your clone, right? So it works really well in tandem with the clone, right? And you don't have to use the clone. If you don't feel like using the clone, you can go like Dawn Walker on this build instead, because of course you still have things like Fire Forge. Look at how fast that Fire Forge is. It's damn near instant. You can use that up close with the Ash Slam, a Fire Palm after. There's just a lot you can do. Fire is still probably the strongest attunement in the game. So go crazy with the build, bro. Like literally go crazy until it maybe one day gets nerfed. Who knows, right? But yeah, that's basically everything for the build, man. I wanted to actually cover this build because I know a lot of people are asking. As for your traits, 6 vitality, 6 erudition. You don't need these two. You do not need these two, right? The flame burn damage alone will make up for the little extra pen Songshine gives you. Who gives a fuck, right? Proficiency is not needed because you're going to be using your mantras, right? Ring of Casters, go ahead and put that on too. And hopefully this build will be very fun to use, because it was very fun for me. That's gonna be all for the video, guys, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.